I'm about growth, so it's on to the next. Do my own thing, I ain't even try to flex. But they can't fuck with Randy and it really got them vexed. Living through the...
Fuck, yo, we got to start all over, man. It's the Joe Report Podcast, man. I'm here, it's your boy, Fitz Swoops. With my guys, Randy motherfucking Sav. And father of a 1-year-old, happy birthday. To my nigga Daji Doty, you feel me? We're not going to say her name on here. Or if you want to say anything like that, then you can. I'm not going to put it out there because you know niggas is weird. I don't even put no weird energy out there.
Yeah,
Cause we slide, because we like Russia. We sliding.
Sir.
But
I guess you picked the topic to start off with.
Yeah, we starting with Russia, man. Russia, we was talking about it. We was having a good conversation, and then some corrupted bullshit happened. My apologies, fans. So some of it is not going to be as organic as it was just a second ago. We were talking about it, and then technology want to be technology. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
That's Russia put our shit already. You see,
we're trying to fuck our shit up. But like we were saying though, Randy, if you want to tell us what's going on with Russia and Ukraine right now.
All right. So basically, what's going on in Russia and Ukraine is there's something called NATO. NATO got started in 1947 after World War II. Basically, they was like, to prevent another crazy motherfucker like Hitler trying to take over the whole world, we're going to sign a pact from right now and agree that if I go to war, for example, speaking as a perspective from America, then you got to go to war, Australia, or you got to go to war, UK, shit like that. Just basically a brotherhood, a band of brothers. Feel me? So basically now, the Soviet Union was never in NATO, never invited to NATO, because back in World War I, they was fucking with Hitler at first, from 1939 until 1941, when Hitler finessed them and invaded them niggas. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So after the war, they never got invited to NATO. So they feel away about that. Not only has the United States not disbanded NATO, since world domination is not really a threat no more, they even expanded on NATO, gaining a lot of Eastern European countries. And that's what Russia and Putin doesn't like. You feel me? So back in I think it was the 1918s or 1920s, that's when the Soviet Union started. And then in 1992, that's when it ended. So back then, the two strongest countries in the Soviet Union was Russia and Ukraine, plus another 13 countries. You feel me? So the reason Russia has invaded Ukraine now is because now Ukraine is thinking about joining NATO. And Russia's like, nah, this is the last straw. Russia has a lot of valuable assets in Ukraine, a lot of power in Ukraine. They have a pipeline, a valuable pipeline that it leaks oil from, I believe, from through Ukraine to Russia. So they feel like once they go to NATO, they're gonna lose power on that, amongst other things. You feel me?
Facts.
So that's basically what's happening right now. So they started attacking today, February 24th. They bombed multiple airports, multiple civilians. They slotted. They outside.
And honestly, like the way we're gonna explain things in layman's terms, it's gonna come off a little funny, but it's not funny because people are really dying. Like prayers for the Ukrainian people, because that shit is a tough thing to go through.
God bless them. Word up.
God bless them. When we talk about Byron,
they make it through.
When we get to Byron, we're gonna talk about Byron. We talk about what he should do. We coming at Byron. We're not coming at or making light of the Ukrainian people or what they're going through. So it's two ways to explain this, right? Basically, we're saying, old Soviet Union is Ivan Drago. You feel me? Or it's that nigga in the yard in prison break. You feel me? The top dog. And basically, NATO is Rocky Balboa. You feel me? NATO seeing a bunch of Apollo Creeds get done dirty. You feel me? By Ivan Drago out there being the champ of the world and acting like, yo, I run shit. So America was jacking it, and they developed NATO, and they basically, you feel me? They got trained by Apollo Creed's team to get him right. You feel me? And now they squaring up. They basically telling them like, yo, pull up. Like if y'all pull up, it's gonna get lit for y'all for real. He said it basically. In the words of Ivan Drago, Putin said, "If he dies, he dies." Type shit. Like that's how he looking at NATO right now. And on the yard, you feel me? He like, yo, you pull up to this, you might get shanked. You heard? Like this our politics.
I'm with whatever.
And he said, if you're not looking, it's guerrilla warfare too. We're gonna put the barbell on your neck. But that, Joe Byron is your man, so. How do you feel about that? Now it stopped jacking it, bro. Now it stopped jacking it.
It was always stop jacking it. Y'all niggas just never stop jacking it. The election. So, what do you feel about the situation and how you feel like Joe Byron and Sleepy Joe should react?
Son, I don't know, son, because it seems like it's leading to like fucking war, man. Again, I don't think America really want to go to war with Russia. Like that's
What do you say now?
son. There's mad different businesses and connections and fucking
The energy, they control the energy.
son. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think America would just like. I don't think they spend all this money on the fucking military for nothing. You feel me? Like even what Trump said, they left mad fucking equipment, mad bread worth of equipment in.
billion,
Huh?
tens of
Billion.
billions of dollars. Not
Yeah.
your voice, you heard?
So do you think if Biden don't react properly, you think does that make America look soft, or do you even care about that? You think that doesn't matter?
Son, I feel like
Because they have NATO obligations.
that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm like.
Trump wanted to pull out of NATO.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't want to go to war. I don't want America to go to war with Russia just because Russia on Ukraine neck. You feel me? But I mean, at the same time, it's like, son, that shit. That's what comes to being a part of NATO, especially the role the USA plays.
Agree.
Because it's like because to be completely real with you, I feel like China just lurking around the corner, just waiting for niggas to do
That's only
something
one of
like
its allies. I feel like
Huh?
communism coming back. Y'all don't feel like communism coming back, or it never died? It's becoming
it never died.
Becoming more overt, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that?
Facts.
I think,
Son, the shit
social media plays a big role in that. Like Twitter and all of this stuff like that plays a big role in anti-establishment, anti-capitalism, and all that stuff.
Facts. But I mean, there's anti-capitalism, and then there's like the overt communism.
Yeah.
I feel like China is like overt communism. Like
And
y'all niggas can only have 2 babies. That's it. You feel me? Like
Yeah, I'm not jacking that either.
It's not about the individual. It's all about the state. Better than the state. North Korea is like that. I think North Vietnam is like that. Some other Asian country, I forget.
But it's like I said, I don't think it would be smart to go to war over this shit. But at the same time, it's like
we got a pro-war administration though.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It's
big money on the line.
According to Forbes, since the war started today, oil has went up $100 or some shit like that. I'm sure it's
and I bet you this, right? A bunch of stock is about to go up in like artillery, stuff that built
metal,
tanks, metals,
wood,
all kinds of shit. Fire. Bullets about to be mad expensive, bro.
Bullets about to go up. Food,
but yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I realize that.
That's what I'm saying. Like all that shit is shit niggas we really don't need, especially coming out of a pandemic when like unemployment's at like as high as it is. Like the shit is ridiculous.
So God forbid if we do go to war, how you feel like that's gonna affect America, specifically the inner city ghettos like Brooklyn, Rochester, and Newark, New Jersey? How you think
I think a lot of the niggas, a lot of the military niggas that we see and know, and like they gonna go to war, nigga, and it's not gonna be. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be like this is some shit we've never experienced. It would be some shit we've never experienced. So maybe like our parents and shit know what the fuck is like when you send somebody out to war. I mean, but I mean, people went to like Afghanistan and shit like that. You feel me? And Iraq, but like I'm just saying.
Man,
you feel like I feel like there was a whole bunch of bullshit going on in Afghanistan and Iraq, and I feel like it was like it's just some conspiracy theory shit. But I really do feel like America was just fucking around, making bread off them 2 wars. You feel me? But I feel like a war with Russia ain't no shit to fuck around with. You feel me?
Huge pause.
Facts.
And he's strong.
Joe Byron. I look at it like this: Joe Byron, Putin. Y'all niggas need to do with the Asian. I think it's Taiwan or something like that. They do on C-SPAN. Y'all gotta just link up, say what y'all gripes is on the joint, and if y'all don't like it, start scrapping. Hey Joe, you better stop hitting that. You better put that NYC hippie spliff down, roll with Gronchies and TV papers and hot grabber. You feel me? And get it in the gym, bro. You better tell Trump, hey man, listen, Trump, get me right, gang.
Yeah, take your fuzzy slippers off, put them war boots on.
You heard? Stop watching fucking. What already said novellas.
Stop watching your novellas, take off them chanclas, and come outside.
Stop watching The Price is Right. You feel me? Because you know he watching the old Price is Right, like with Bob Barker on there still. Like he got the reruns on there. Stop watching The Price is Right.
All my children.
Because all my children, I'm crying.
Reruns of Home Improvement. Come outside.
Come outside. Get it right. You wanted to be the leader. Lead, you heard?
Yeah, then when this is over, cancel student debt like you promised. Because we heard, nigga. The fuck? They're not a few stimmies while you get your mind right. Put it like this. Every 2 days, you don't come up with a war solution, we need a stimmy. No cap. 1,200.
Nigga said 2 days.
No cap. One stimmy every 2 days.
Word for physical.
Nigga said, oh, nah, this shit. They gonna be like, oh, nah, this shit 10,000. We gotta get some today.
Yeah. Feel me? Fuck out of here. Then I'm gonna just put that towards my student debt. Just clear that, you can hire 10,000. Good. Funny shit. So how you call it? You feel like communism coming back? I said that already?
Yeah.
Alright, so fuck that.
Nigga ready smacked already. Nigga hit, that's that slushy, bro. It's that slushy.
Shout out to Popeyes, man. Strawberry lemonade slushy.
Nah, I gotta try that. The strawberry lemonade is my shit.
Yo, Vish, fuck with. I know you fuck the Epsilon. I drink it more frequently now. That's my favorite tequila right now. Epsilon.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking?
Yeah. Epsilon's fire.
Just fire. Shout out to Epsilon. We need a sponsorship. Y'all niggas be fucking me up, man. Fuck with y'all.
I fuck with Epsilon and I fuck with the Don Q, man. I fuck with the rum still. Man.
Epsilon and Don Q. You know why I like those two liquors? Because the drunk is high class. It's an exclusive. It's a substantial drunk. I don't feel too sloppy. I feel sharp. But I'm just right where I need to be. Shout out to Don Q and Epsilon for the classy gentlemen like myself that still like to kick back and unwind.
You heard? That's an ad right there. That's brand ambassador right there. You heard? But what's the next topic here? Because I'm not gonna lie. Oh, let's get into some fun stuff right here, right?
Yeah, let's talk about some fun stuff.
Oh, actually, hold on, because this shit might stop in the next couple minutes. It's gonna stop in 10 minutes. I'm about to just end it. It's all right back. 1 second. We fucking back though, man. We fucking back. We all got our splits. We all good. It's the Bonnet boys in the building. You heard? But you know the fucking vibes. Get your motherfucking bonnet, goofy. All-Star Weekend, man. All-Star Weekend. Mike was feeling himself, man. 75th, first of all. Congratulations to all of the guys that made the 75 team.
Shout out to Kobe.
Yep, R.I.P. Shout out to Kobe. I know some people felt the way about Tracy McGrady, Dwight Howard, and Kyrie not making it, and Klay Thompson. I understand that. Harder. But before any of that, right? I know y'all see Mike just maneuvering around out there, just feel me doing this thing. You like, yeah, I laugh at you, get up with LeBron, smack bouncing and Mary J. Blige cheeks. You heard?
Yeah, Monet, you outside.
That nigga said, yo, he got a he said, yo, we about to draft Zeke. Take this little tap right quick though, you heard? And then he got low.
Yeah, he got low.
Nigga Mike was smiling. I ain't never seen Michael Jordan smile so much in my life.
That was a nice black booty. I don't blame him. That's a gift from God right there. He felt the energy in that thing. He couldn't help it. He's like, oh shit, I'm on TV. He was gonna go.
you know, Mary been married since '91. So and Mike was winning championships at that time. So
come on, that's Mike. For me, I'm fucking man on even mind. Like, come on, babe, that's Mike.
He's like, yo, son, you ever been with a living legend?
Nigga looked at her like this. I'm worth $9 billion. You heard, baby? Like,
yeah.
Billion. I own the Hornets. I draft your dead son. Yo, nah, Mike really.
Yeah.
She let him hit that night. She let him hit that night.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The funny shit I see, niggas said, they said Freaky Zeke C. Talking about Mike. They say he's Zeke Pops, for real. They said it's not Dante Pops, it's Freaky Zeke.
Yeah. Nigga was gripping that booty. I ain't mad at him.
Facts.
I wish that was me, man.
Niggas like, a lot of niggas said I'd have did the same thing. First and foremost, my nigga, let's be very clear. You not Michael Jordan. Like it's a little different, nigga. That's Michael Jordan.
You're not even Tyrese, and you might get that treatment.
Feel me? What more do you want from me? Ass nigga.
I think Jill in that red dress, that shit is so intact. Like she's beautiful. Love
she look great. No, shout out to Mary though, right? Because she did the Super Bowl. She did All-Star Weekend, and she also did a concert in New York City before All-Star Weekend. And my mom went there. She took a picture with my mom. So shout out to Mary J. Blige.
She's caking.
That's my mom's favorite. That's my mom's favorite artist. So
yeah, shout out to Mary.
Yeah, my mom.
No hater.
My mom been going to Mary J. concerts since the '90s, and she just finally got a picture with Mary J. Blige.
I love Mary J. Blige. That Saturday morning cleaning music. That with some Mark Anthony, some Southside music, some J Lo, some Mary J, some
Real love,
some whole. Yeah, that's when I hear that, I smell fabuloso. For me, I feel
that shit. You know what it feel like? It feel like summertime when you're like 6, 7 years old, like icy man outside. You go ahead.
Yeah, pause. I'm about to say that. Yeah, that's a fact.
Icy man outside. Nigga, feel me? All you smell is outside. Feel me? Like now when I smell outside. It stink a little bit, but I love that shit. Like, yeah, bro, it smell like the fucking, it smell like the black top. You feel me? That nigga used to be playing fucking tackle football on this shit, like the black
hot black top. Yeah.
Feel me? Hit that shit. You be like, yo, this shit hot. Get back up. Fuck it. Okay.
And you go home, your hands just smelling like that. Fingernails black.
Shit smell like manhunt.
Manhunt. Booty tag.
Nah, niggas said booty tag. That was a different time. Just a different time. don't do that today, kids. That's sexual harassment. That's a different time now.
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Consent is
back then, booty tag. Listen, sidebar. Booty tag was how led me to my first time figure popping the girl. I was gonna say. Shout out to booty tag.
Shout out to booty tag.
Booty tag and Truth for Dead. Shout
out to them bands, them pink bands, man.
And shout out to 50 for making that song about 21 Questions.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to T.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That was a good time being outside. Somebody might have got stabbed. You feel me? Her gunshot go off. You feel me? But for the most part, niggas running in the hydrant.
Definitely getting stabbed. Oh my god.
Definitely. But
look, niggas get stabbed. You feel me? Like, oh, there you go back to playing in the water, in the fire hydrant. You feel me?
Bro, I remember being 3 years old in the park and seeing a nigga on the floor stabbed, feet shaking. I remember he had Air Max 95s on, the green ones, the lime green and gray ones. I remember niggas watching, put him in the ambulance, right back in the park, eating Skittles, regular.
Niggas said, I just had a traumatic experience, now I'm eating Skittles.
Bro, you see how quick I normalized that at 3, bro? I'm like, yo, this is not normal, bro. I noticed that like in my 20s, like I seen that shit. I remember seeing it because, bro, my mom had them sneakers, bro. So when I used to see those sneakers, I had an association with her. So when I seen that, I remember seeing it was a man. I remember seeing his feet shaking right by the store, bro. I remember that. Then just going back into the park. I mean, did I tell my mom that happened? She like, just shut up. Like, don't talk about that. Yeah, I remember that shit. Funny shit. Damn, it's loud as fuck outside. My apologies.
No, that's good. That's a fact, though.
PTSD. Got me looking over shoulder when I'm walking the street. You better hold your composure when you talking to me. I'm like LeBron in 2030.
There was the wild part too, and don't have like one of the only basketball courts in the area that you live on. You feel me? Then you got the niggas from down the block coming trying to hoop over there, and then your hood playing against their hood, and whoever winning, if niggas is talking a little crazy, niggas is fighting.
She got mixy.
And the one thing I can't forget, shout out to the nacho cheese sunflower seeds. You feel me? That was that time. You feel me?
Ranch is my shit back in the day. Shout out to Old Timers Day, where everybody came to the back court, play basketball and shit. Everybody ENC.
You got the nigga. You know the nigga that be in the cut by the little shit that got like the water fountain or whatever shit, and they be over there. They be having they be grilling over there, making the burgers.
Everything. They got burgers.
Glizzies.
You like 10, bro, right next to you, niggas rolling up weed and shit, dust guts on your feet. Niggas, shorties from the next hood coming over, you feel me? You meeting new shorties and shit. Then you see them when you grow up and fuck them.
Then you see the shorties from your hood that's never outside. You like, yo, fuck you from? Oh, I live in... Nah, I ain't never seen you over here before. What are you talking about?
I used to go to school in my hood and only see shorties in school. I'm like, where you from? She like, oh, 869. I'm like, you from Bushwick? I never seen you before. Where the fuck do you live at? Like, you feel me? You only come outside summertime. Then you talk to them. They used to, oh, that's your father, nigga. Not too far. Like, oh shit. Being 12 years old, that shit was fun. Bro, I remember being 12, bro. And my homegirl, she my homegirl now, so I ain't gonna say her name. But she was drinking nips and shit, bro. I'm 12, she a year younger, so she like 11. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? She like, yeah, this is my boyfriend, you feel me? I'm like, what the fuck? She let me squeeze her cheeks. But that's as far as I got.
Booty tag, shout out to it. But Mary J. Blige, that's that summer vibe, you feel me? Real love, you heard?
Yeah, that's what, yeah, Old Timers Day. That's what we took.
Yeah,
We're not real love.
Yeah, but
I love it.
Hey, man, Mike is Mike. And if Mike want to be out there, he want to bounce a little booty cheeks, man, on Mary J. Blige, Michael Jordan can do that. We, the average nigga, like, even if you a poppin' nigga, Michael Jordan's on another level of popping. Like,
yeah,
it's like Barack Obama, Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. Like, it's a little different.
Drake don't even got a chance with Monet, I don't think. She too classy, like. Maybe Erykah Badu.
Nah, Erykah Badu, fuck Mike Life up. I ain't gonna lie.
I love Erykah Badu.
Me too.
I love Sade. Shout out to Sade.
You feel me? But All-Star Weekend was dope. Mike was out there talking about we gonna draft your son. He was out there getting digital. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to all of the guys that was on the 75 team. Shout out to Melo. Shout out to go ahead.
Shout out to ball players for Paul.
Well, I think what?
I was gonna say, who you think is the finest R&B shorties back in the late 90s, early 2000s?
Oh, I loved Monica, so for me it was Monica.
I used to like Brandy ugly ass. I don't know why.
Nah, Brady not ugly though. Brady fired.
Yeah, I used to.
Shout out to Rachel.
I was always a fan of Ashanti.
I love Ashanti.
Hell yeah!
No,
oh my god!
I don't look at Ashanti like 90. I look at Ashanti
2000s. All right, so let's talk about. I'm about to say that. Let's talk about 2000s. 2000s.
It's Ashanti. Ashanti and Keisha Cole. Was it?
I mean, yeah, those are the top dogs. But besides them, you can't say that.
Tierra Marie. What's the other? A Marie was fire to me.
What's the bitch? Candace. What's me and you? I've been waiting. That bitch, she fire. Puffy bitch.
Yo, Cassie.
Cassie. It's a
that
love.
Molly.
My fault. Cassie's woman or ex, whatever. I used to love Cassie, bro. No funny shit. Christina Milian. I used to love.
Oh yeah, facts.
Oh my god.
I love Christina Milian.
Christina Milian was it.
Love don't cost a thing.
Love don't cost a thing.
I used to be
blowing.
Maya too. Maya, I marry you. Maya, I marry you now. Hit me up. Take me out to dinner, baby.
He was I was even high, bro. He was
fire.
He was fire now. Oh my god.
You got way better.
3LW.
Oh yeah, the light skin shorty 311 from Cheetah Girl. I used to love her.
All of them. The Tory.
Ain't that
Tisha from Power? Isn't she on the real?
Mm-hmm.
That's Tisha from Power, right?
Yeah. No, that's not Keisha from Power. That's
Isha, Tanya, whatever, Tasha, whatever.
Tasha, they say Isha. Yeah, she played Lil Kim too in the Tories.
Yeah, that's when I first seen her titties. I love them shit.
Lil Kim back in the day was it.
Lil Kim back in the day was it. What's his girl? This girl name?
Lil Foxy.
Foxy, Rod Digger.
Oh, you talking about Charlie Baltimore?
I don't know who that chief fire.
There's a couple of them, man. Oh, Lil Mo. I forget Lil Mo.
Lil Mo, Superwoman. She was fire. Yeah, you know, what about Cherokee? You know who Cherokee is?
Oh, yeah.
Roxy Reynolds. Yo! Now, you know, because you remember, when we was young, you had the smut books, you feel me?
Yeah.
By 8th, 9th grade, you could go XXX, you a poor hoe. Was lit, nigga. It's like, oh.
8th, 9th grade. What? 6th, 7th grade, nigga.
I ain't even know about Pornhub. I knew it was porn sites, but I know about XXX. I ain't know. I ain't know X videos. I ain't know about Pornhub till like 9th grade. I'm like, oh, nigga. All I heard on the drink was Roxy Reynolds, Cherokee. You feel me? My son Max me. Feel me? She wanna be my porno star.
Oh my
She wanna ride that dick in the back of my whip. I'm like, yo, who Roxy Reynolds? Looked it up. Oh, Roxy get crazy. Jada Fire get crazy.
Oh man, I used to love Cherokee. I had a magazine of her.
Yo, I still follow Jada Fire. She is fire.
Jada Fire. That's the name I was looking for.
That's what I'm saying. Jada Fire.
I used to love her. I don't like her no more though. I used to love her. I ain't gonna lie. I used to have a fetish for Jada Fire.
Who else? Cherokee, Havana Ginger. I used to love me some Havana Ginger.
Pinky fat ass. She used to be like
Pinky, now she like a thumb. But she I'm fat too, so it's cool. You feel me? I ain't tripping.
yeah,
I still take it down.
My brother, she's not for me though. Hell no.
I still take it down. You just remind me
I
of
get
the
the
mamas.
neck.
You know the moms in the hood, like they used to be wild, thinking fun back in the day, but then they got the pudge now. Like they still got the fatty. That's what Pinky is.
That's a cellulite pussy. I'm taking that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to, not no more.
Neither one of y'all take it. I'll take it down. You heard?
Take it down, baby.
Take it down for the squad.
Yo, Roxy Reynolds, Cherokee, Jada Fire, Pinky, Havana Ginger, Lacey Duval. Lacey Duval too.
Yeah, Lacey Duval.
Duval was the other one. Melrose Fox, Superhead.
Superhead, I like that because she was slim. Oh my God, she used to do it for me.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. These new joints, they're a little cool. Shout out to Miss Natural. She don't be doing it no more, but like
I don't like no famous bitches, bro.
But man, ain't nothing like that. Late 2000s, early 2010s, man. Listen.
Yeah, it was crazy. DVD, the white disc.
DVDs and porno tapes. DVDs and porno tapes.
Needed that.
Niggas needed all that. Pause. You can sit there. You used to, back in the day, I have seen my brother's like your brother was older than you, but my brother's like 10 years older than me, my oldest brother. So used to have the Jet magazines or like he had the Yono magazines in the bathroom. So you could just when I used to go to the bathroom, bro, it was go time. Yo, these niggas got Jada Fire. Yeah, it's go time. You're like, yo, why you in the bathroom so long? Yo, my stomach hurt, bro. It's that pizza, mo.
Because my brother was the worst, bro. I used to take showers, bro. He used to be like, what the fuck you doing there, jerking off? And I would be jerking off, bro. I used to be tight. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like, why you gotta do that for? Really? Crazy.
You're like, yo, let me be, nigga. Fuck out of here.
I'm about to come out, pause, and not bother nobody. That nigga can't let me have my 30 minutes to an hour myself in the shower, boy.
Word, nigga, like, son, like, that's back then when girls wasn't proud of being smuts. Now they all want to be one. Feel me? It was a little hard back then.
It was that's why I was making it more intriguing. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you acting like this. You act so different outside. Now it's just like, I knew you act like this. I mean, of course it's still calm. You gotta have a little more excitement, ladies. Stop making it so easy.
A little mystery behind it. You feel me?
A little thriller, mystery, a little suspense.
Word.
Definitely not no dystopia.
I'm crying. What else we got going on here? I'll give it on a sidebar tangent. Juwan Howard, man. Juwan Howard was suspended for 5 games for the altercation he had with the coach of Wisconsin's basketball team. And
he popped that bottle.
He didn't take
he was wrong.
The assistant coach. He didn't take too kindly to a late timeout called in the game when they were already up 14 points. They were saying that he had his starters in and they were pressing the backups and stuff like that, and they were a little fidgety, so he called the timeout. But Juwan was not feeling it. The head coach of the University of Wisconsin impeded his movement and grabbed him initially to try to talk to him and tell him what it was, because Juwan said, "I'm not going to forget that." And then Juwan and him kind of got into a heated discussion. One of the assistants came over there, for Wisconsin, trying to pull the coach away, and then I guess something was said, and then Juwan took a swipe at him. So,
pop that bottle.
What's your guys' take on that? They said he punched him. He didn't punch him. He didn't really even slap. He kind of like grabbed his face.
Yeah. Oh, y'all see me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he swiped at his face. So the way I heard it, the way I heard it, they was basically trying to shake hands. Juwan Howard didn't like that. It was like the fourth quarter, the game at the end. The dude calls a timeout. The other coach, I forgot his name for Wisconsin, says he calls the timeout because he had his backups in.
Yeah,
he don't in for the ball, so he calls the timeout to reset the clock or whatever. But Juwan Howard doesn't like that. He feels like he's basically, you feel me, being unsportsmanlike. Mm-hmm. So he basically didn't shake his hand. So he does the right thing. He doesn't instigate. He walks by. In my opinion, he does the right thing. He just walks by him. You can refuse to shake a man's hand. Yeah. You feel me? Don't grab my arm. Where the fuck is this guy?
No. Go ahead, though.
I'm about to say, but don't grab my arm because the coach grabbed his arm as he walks by,
Yeah.
and
He impeded his progress.
Yeah, and then they said words got shouted at him. Some other coach came and started shouting at him, and that's when you feel me. Things went left. Pop
Yeah,
that bottle.
and the worst thing was that the students some of the students got involved and they got suspended.
Juwan Howard apologized for that. He said he got to do better, set a better example.
And we got absolutely. And we got to remember, Juwan is a good dude, but Juwan is from the South Side of Chicago.
Yeah,
like he's not.
That's it.
He's not really going for that.
What is that?
I don't know, but yeah. So I understand you wanted to explain to him, but you could have waited outside of that moment to explain to him what you were trying to do, or could have let it for cooler heads to prevail. Give him a call and just really talk about the situation.
Yeah, it's Twitter. All types of things you could have did. I feel like the other coach's pride got in the way. He's like, oh, he left me,
and he's a longer tenure coach inside of the Big Ten. You know, Juwan's relatively a newer coach. He's only been there for like 2-3 years now, seasons now. So he's like, I have seniority over you. If I do something, you should listen to me. And boom, boom, boom. And it's like, yo, that's not how this works. Like we men, like don't play disrespect.
Word up. And it's that simple.
Sure.
But definitely because there's rules in place. So Juwan Howard, like you said, like he said himself, he has to do a better job of conducting himself in a professional manner. Because it ain't the streets, regardless if you're from Southside Chicago, Brooklyn, you feel me, Bronx, wherever. Feel me? You can't jeopardize that bag. That's a good bag you making. Walk right past them. You feel me? I would have just, yo, what you doing? Get off me. Kept it push. Yeah. But I don't blame him either. Same time.
And I understand what he was feeling as well. But absolutely, like you said, it's just about sometimes just having a better judgment in that situation. Dot, you got any takes on this?
Son, you get paid too much to just let your emotions take the better of you.
Yeah, I feel like he takes the learning experience. I don't see this happening again. He gonna hold it down.
Yeah.
Facts.
Good that it happened so early. Get it out the way.
Well, this is one of the second times that kind of happened.
This nigga he popped the ball.
Nah, he didn't pop. But the last, he a couple years back, he charged at a Maryland coach that had to be restrained. But
he gotta relax. What's wrong with this?
He gotta relax. He gotta relax.
He played in Miami too. That's the problem. Southside Chicago, played in Miami a little bit.
And he played for Fab Five with Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Jimmy King, and Ray Jackson. So you know how he kind of is a guy that he was the cooler head of them and the more mellow one. But he when it's time to pop that bottle, Juwan, he's down to go.
Light skin.
I'm dead. So So we love our families here. You feel me? And I know Randy, you both have nephews. Without you do too. A lot of nephews
and nieces,
and we shower them with love. Feel me?
Amen.
A video came. I mean, a photo or video came out on TikTok with a father dancing to some old school music and cooking with his son.
Right.
And this bozo, this hating ass, unloved motherfucker, and I'm gonna say his name, JR. 13,000 said this is exactly why some dudes be turning G-word. It's cool to show your son how to be a man, but in some ways you gotta hate your pops a little bit. When somebody shows you affection, you start to love them. Your son might see something in you to make him like men. All it takes is heartbreak or the wrong female. What? So first of all, it sounds like you're trying to say something that you're projecting your own life onto somebody's child. So basically, you're trying to say low key that you G-word.
Undercover G.
Undercover G-word because your father showed you too much affection and you fell in love with your father. On some what that shit that came out a couple years ago, where someone molested his pops. Like that was kind of you was on, bro. Like
that YouTube shit. I never watched that weird shit.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he gotta be trolling because that's like the stupidest thing I ever heard.
The most stupid.
How do you associate?
Yeah.
How you associate getting real love from your dad, which every boy needs, black, white, purple, to being G-word? Like, bro, you feel me? Like, it's just wrong on so many. And first of all, that video is them dancing on the Super Bowl. You feel me? Whatever reason, you could dance with your dad, bro. Like, what the hell? No matter how old you are, right now, grown men, you can dance with your dad. You're supposed to show affection. Like I said, I hope he's trolling because if he's not, It's God. They told us it's wrong as black men, especially to show affection to other men. Pause. You feel me? But like your uncle, your brother, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You can tell your bro he look good today, like bro, you like that outfit, bro. Like empower your man's, like, because that energy is gonna come back to you. That's why people are so miserable and down because they want to keep to themselves and be so tough and introverted. That's why you never go nowhere. You gotta open your mind. First of all, he cares too much what people think about him. He probably is G word. Who cares? Get it over with. But that's just
embrace who you are, like. And at the end of the day, right? Like, we all have our pops in our lives, right? When me and my pops do karaoke together. When we go to my brother's house and shit, like New Year's karaoke is our thing.
I sang to my pops karaoke for his birthday. I sang to my pops. You feel me? Like, you supposed to show your dad like you love him, my nigga.
Yeah,
like
it's your parent. It's like, you know, it's like for some reason, and it always comes from a lot of times of dudes that don't have their father in their life want to tell people how to be with their father. How you gonna tell me how to be with my pops? You ain't have one.
Like, nigga, fuck what you think. I tell my dad I love him every morning. Good morning, Dad. Have a good day, champ. I love you. I love you more.
So I'm saying, like,
my dad will fuck you up. We both will fuck you up. Like, what are we talking about?
Like, and as I got older, like, I talked to my parents before, like, but as I got older, like, I call my parents every day. Not just my mom and my dad. I call them every day. I talk to them every day, seeing how they doing, checking up on them. Just like, it's my parents. The fuck, nigga, like.
What up?
This is crazy.
Like dads don't get enough love because a lot of times dads really hold it down. I remember being in 5th grade, like I had chipped my tooth. I started feeling insecure. My dad still home me 5 days. You feel me? Take me to the dentist, get my shit fixed. Basically, we used to talk a lot. I'm like 10 years old. He's playing Uno with me, just telling me like, yeah, champ, you a champion. Like, feel me? You think you ugly now because you got a chipped tooth? You never ugly. You're the most handsome young man. Like shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like. Shit making me feel good because, like, you feel me? He used to treat me like this, and my brother, like, since we was kids, and like that's the reason we moved the way we is today. Because you feel me? Nobody could break us. Nobody, because you feel me? We already got the code from young. We already hypnotized to the fact that we so powerful. Like, thanks to my mom and my dad, but it's not about my mom right now. It's about the fathers. So you gotta appreciate a man like that because he's gonna lay the blueprint for you and give you the confidence to apply it to yourself. So why would I not be grateful to that man and tell him I love him? Like, nigga, you stupid.
And I know, like, bringing that back in the day, right? I know what people used to look at me and a couple of people that I knew weird in school. Cause, like, you know, when Father's Day come up, they was like, yeah, I'm making it for my mom. It's like, nah, like, who you making your shit for? I'll make it for my dad. They like, yeah, dad, like, yeah, nigga, my pops be here, nigga. Like, nigga, home when I go home, that nigga in the crib, like.
Sorry, you can't relate.
Son, I will say, like, growing up, it's like, sometimes it did feel a little awkward with certain niggas, because it was like, oh, well. Or if you tight at your pops or some dumb shit or whatever the fuck, and it's like, yo, niggas don't even got their pops, but it's like, you know, I feel like it just helps you appreciate your parents more, you feel me?
Word up.
Word, like.
Me and my dad fought somebody together, boy. Like, I popped the bottle, boom. My dad grabbed him, took him, and for me, slammed him, like shit like that. Then my brother came, knocked him out. Like, that's the type of, it's a band, like me. My dad is my dad, but we like a band of brothers. Like, it's a brotherhood. Like, he can give you some jewels, pause, and then he gonna come down to earth with you.
That's what I'm saying. That's how it is. Like,
down to you,
again, like we all go through the shit when we growing up. We start smelling our shit, so we kind of gotta figure it load out with our pops and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like when I got older, like when I smoked the spliff with my pops, I'm like, this nigga mad cool, son. Fuck, I was tripping, bro.
I did that. I can't believe I did that with my dad because my dad hates weed. For me, so one random Thanksgiving, 2018, I'm getting high, me, Drewski, the whole family, my brother, my cousins, like 10 acres in the hole in the project. Nigga, my dad come on the whole way, he smacked up the Henny just regular. Then the nigga asked for the blunt. I'm like, yo, just ignore this nigga, everybody. This nigga Drewski gotta be Drewski.
Yeah, Drewski.
Drewski gives him a split. Nigga, so first I'm tight, like, well, man, this nigga not gonna hit it. This nigga hits the split, starts coughing. Bro, I'm like, yo, I'm smoking weed with my dad right now. Like, what the fuck, boys? I'm like, yo, dad, you gotta go to the crib. Bro. Shit busting my head. Like, you feel me? Then the next day, I'm trying to, like, give you advice. I'm like, nigga, don't give me advice right now. Nigga, we was just high together. Nigga, you gotta give it like a week.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Funny you said that because it's like similar with my pops, my brother wedding. It's like 2015, 13, 14. My pops go to the wedding. So my pops, this nigga can't drink for nothing. But my brother got open bar. So my pops go over there drinking. Me and my cousins, go to the cut, smoking a split. Because I ain't have no paper in Fonso, so I had a cop of Dutch, old school shit, smoking my Dutch. My pops come over there, grab the Dutch. I'm like, nah, this nigga ain't smoking a split for me right now. Me and all my brothers that smoke. So me, my brother Rock, my brother Butter, and then my cousins, you feel me, smoking with my pops. Like, oh shit, nigga really bunning the split for my pops right now. Like, nigga just talking to his regular, but he wild smack. And then this nigga can't handle his liquor. Nigga was so excited my brothers getting married and shit. He was happy all his kids they started crying. Well, oh, look at this bitch ass nigga, man. He crying over here and shit.
Yeah, because he like, yeah, look at all y'all knucklehead ass niggas. You feel me? At least one of y'all.
You know what it was? He looked at me, he like, damn, all 9 of y'all came up my nuts. Like, yo, chill, nigga.
That ass stuff. Son, I'll be looking at Harvey like that, like, yo. So you're a trooper,
gonna be some funny ass old men, because our dads is just movies. Like,
word.
You gotta relax.
Son, my dad pulled up on me one day with his mans, his roommate from college. This nigga live in Germany, speak like 4 different languages, and he just be popping in and out of America. But whenever he come out here, he go chill with my pops.
That's lit. As he should, roommates.
So fucking, this was back when he was getting shit from McLovin. He was like, yeah, I need you to hit up your friend. And I was like, hit him up for what? I was like, what happened? He was like, yeah, I need something. And I was like,
you need some what, nigga? What you need?
What the fuck are you talking about? He was like, yo, I need some of the herb.
What?
I was like,
yeah, pops.
Nah.
Yeah, because he a big Bob Marley fan. And he was like, when he was a Bob Marley fan before he started smoking. And when he started smoking, it was like he was blasting that shit on the stereo. So he was like, yeah, son. And then I copped the shit, and then I rolled this shit up for him too. I was like, so this is
you put toe in it? I ain't gonna lie.
You can't put toe for the old heads.
Yo, check it, right, ready? When I first started bunning, right, my mom's was hating. So she found my shit, right? And she took my shit. Yeah, y'all niggas there? All right, yeah. She took my shit, right? So I go in the room, right, and I smell a spliff burning. I'm like, yo, nigga smoking my spliff, dying though, like coughing up. He like, oh yeah, good looking. I'm like, the fuck you be like, nah, cause y'all stole my weed. Cause my brother used to steal this nigga weed, right? And nigga, we think it was me. I'm like, nigga, I got my own shit, nigga. So my brother stole weed, he take my shit, and then be bunning it. I'm like, that's why you over there dying, cause you know you're not supposed to be touching that toe, nigga.
Word.
You supposed to.
How you smoke by?
Exactly. You use bamboos by themselves, nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You're not supposed to be touching this.
Not bamboos.
I remember my uncle comes in the crib. My uncle, my pops come in the crib, both smack. For me, my pops knocks on my door. Yo, champ, what's up, champ? Yo, you got a joint? I'm like, what? What the fuck you mean? Nah, it's not for me. It's for your uncle. Your Uncle Max wants a joint. I'm like, nigga, so why he not asking me? Why you asking me? Like, nigga, you got one or not? So I roll a split, nigga, some fat shit, you feel me? I give it to my uncle.
Randy spliff?
Nah, no gobble. Just straight paper plane, all weed. I don't know how I fucking smoke that shit. Give it to my uncle, feel me? He like, yeah, me and dad want to go smoke this shit. He don't want me to tell you though. I'm like, what the fuck? Alright. Them niggas. And that was just like a few months ago, bro. These niggas acting like little, like college students and shit. I'm like, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man? That should be happening to me. You gotta, that makes me look forward to like adulthood more, like fatherhood, like and that type of life. You gotta just be happy forward to the small things like that. Shout out to the dads. That guy on Twitter's an idiot. I don't even know how you associated the two. You can show affection to your dad. Not only your dad, your brother, your uncle, whoever, whatever male figure made a positive, solid impact in your life. Show affection to that man.
Exactly. Stop being a sucker. Last topic. Excuse me. The last topic, and we know this has been a big thing.
Real big.
Pause. Because we know everybody's waiting for this. So what's going on now? What's going on now is Tory Lanez has been, it's not acquitted yet, but it's come out that his DNA was not on the firearm that was discharged that allegedly hit Megan Thee Stallion in the foot at all.
At all.
So Megan and him are going back and forth. Partisan Fontaine is talking about linking up the scrap. Tory Lanez is calling him a bitch and saying, "You see me, you ain't do nothing."
Yeah.
At this point in time, we do take black woman trauma seriously.
Amen.
But to say that someone did something and evidence has come out to say that his DNA was not on anything and you to still continue with going with that is kind of absurd.
It's crazy. It looks bad. And she even made a post. I don't know how true it is. It said, "Oh, court ain't even happened yet, so it's
no. It didn't happen when Academics put out this post. But then it came out later that what Academics posted was actually correct.
Valid for me. See?
Yeah, valid.
And Tory Lanez posted to Twitter too. He kind of confirmed my theory. That night, I think it was it was like the Kardashian sister. I forgot the fuck her name, whatever her name is. I'm like, yo, he's just mad. She was there with her, right? But that was her. That was there, right?
No,
whoever was there.
He was there. So he said he made a tweet saying, he said, "Listen, my only thing that happened was that I got good peen pulled."
He said, "Good peen had me
had me fucking two best friends, which was Megan Thee Stallion and her best friend."
Yeah, that's what I apologize for. And you sick, and it's sick how you spun it.
He twisted it. So he said she posted an apology.
I knew that happened.
He was fucking both best friends.
It be like that, yeah. For me, it's a fast life, man. Get out your feelings, girl.
Or
For me, this nigga Academics been on demon time. He been going crazy at Megan Thee Stallion. He go, "Hey, I don't give a fuck about you got with Tory. Y'all can play y'all PR games. You know what you Rock Nation is doing. I don't care. Just don't bring my brain into it." All types of wild shit.
And this is Meg needs. I say Meg needs to cut her losses.
That's it. Forget about it.
Because she still has a case pending with her actual record label right now, which is 1501. I think it's something like that. So she needs to just focus on that and absolutely getting her music back. You feel me?
I agree.
Look at Dot over here about to get barked on.
They gotta go on mute. I think it's shit. Shout out to the sis.
Yeah.
I think it's foul that she's trying to make up a lie like that and try to make you feel me go run with the wave and shit. Or capping and shit. Because if he really didn't do that shit, which I feel like he didn't, then like what happens with Megan Thee Stallion? Like, are we gonna hold her accountable?
I think people are gonna hold her accountable, but they're gonna play the black woman and not play. It's not there is black woman plight for sure, but they're gonna do the protect black woman thing, and it's like, bro, but she lied, like so. And she might have not lied. She might have thought that Tory did actually shoot her because she didn't see who shot her, and then she ran with that. But it's coming out that he didn't do it, and to still go with that.
She got shot, so it's proof that she got shot.
I'm
not even sure she got shot, bro. Like, you feel me? I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
It's not my business. I'm sorry for being involved so much, but this is a podcast. We're talking about it. I'm not even sure she got shot though. Like, you feel me?
That shit looked like she got shot. It looked like she stepped on some glass.
You said what?
It looked like she stepped on some glass or some shit shattered on her shit.
You know, she posted a video not too long after the incident, twerking and dancing and shit.
Facts. But son, to be completely real with you, her that shit happening and while they was drunk in the car make more sense than fucking him fucking taking a gun and shooting her.
You said it would make sense?
It makes more sense.
What do you mean? How does it make sense if there's no gunshot?
Nah, I'm saying it makes more sense if she was beefing with with him or the friend, and then started walling up the spot, and then some shit went left, and then glass broke or some shit like that. I'm hypothesizing.
If the friend found out that they found out that they was both fucking him. That's what happened.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying,
bro. You feel me? And she stepped on it. Now she want to get him in trouble now because she's tight and jealous, emotional.
That's what I'm saying.
But actually,
and then it makes sense why he was so apologetic and shit even after.
Yeah, because he probably really loved the girl. He fucked the best friend. You feel me? He's Tory Lanez, the R&B nigga. Yeah, I mean he loved. You feel me? He still probably loved Megan Thee Stallion. He said, "I'm apologizing for fucking your friend. Nothing else." You feel me? So that's what it was. Like he was like, "I'm sorry." He trying to feel me rekindle things. But now she's spinning on some old crazy. He like, nah, this bitch is wild. Fuck that shit. Fuck this bitch now. That's how that seems realistic. Like,
Absolutely.
how you do this without you? And really drag like this.
I mean, he was trying to be slick, and his slickness caught up with her. And I think the friend knew he was fucking Meg, and then Meg found out that he was fucking a friend. So the friend was being sneaky to begin with, if you ask me. So
yeah, he's wrong for fucking. Of course, I'm not endorsing that, but I'm saying you don't say that nigga shot you. Man.
I support bad decisions.
I do not support bad decisions. If you got a girl, fuck
as long as they don't hurt nobody. But I don't think they weren't the item. They were just fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So they wasn't like married or nothing. They two artists. Like you can't get mad at a nigga for fucking another shorty. I don't give a shit best friend.
Before we get out of here, how up to date are y'all on Bel Air?
I gotta watch today's episode, so don't tell me.
All right, but how do y'all feel about Carlton?
Fuck that nigga. Man. Oh, he feel like he's gonna redeem himself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they're driving the ante up a lot.
Yes.
To bring it around and make you feel all good and
like
warm.
Like what Tory from Power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I will say? After I watched today's episode already. So what I will say is Carlton's still a bitch on Bel Air, not Fresh Prince. That Carlton's that's my guy.
That's my guy. Yeah, I found a bit.
But I will say this: Carlton's not the only one that's a bitch ass nigga.
Not the only sibling.
He's not the only one that's a bitch ass nigga on the show. I'll say that.
Like a sibling?
No, it's not a sibling.
Son, it's Uncle Phil. I know it's Uncle Phil.
Nah. That's another nigga that's a bitch ass nigga on there. And you're going to see. There's a lot of selfish shit that happens in this next episode. That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Probably that
violated will?
Huh?
Somebody violated will?
Yeah. Well, somewhat, yeah.
Ah, man, I got to watch it. That's in the podcast. I'm going to go watch Bel Air.
Yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Making us at the podcast really
and the one thing that I do see that's going to be a lot of backlash. We'll talk about it next episode. Is some of the things that they're doing. I know representation matters, but it's going to be some backlash for Boyz for real in this newest episode from a lot of people because it involves a minor. So.
Yeah, they made Ashley
G-word. Well, no, curious. Made her fluid.
Oh, wow.
But it gets more detailed, so. We back into it. Definitely Boyz needs to happen now. But, yeah, so they made Ashley fluid. There's going to be some backlash on there. And, she's 12 years old on the show, so it's going to be a little. We see the backlash with Euphoria, so if Euphoria is getting that backlash, I can only imagine.
I just started Euphoria. We got to talk about the next podcast. I love Euphoria now.
Euphoria is a crazy show. But yeah, man, that's all I got for the show now. It's the best. Oh, goddamn. It's the Jungle Report podcast. And I'm here with my guys, Daji and Randy Sav. Like, comment, subscribe. Get you some hot motherfucking grammar. And we the Bonnet Boyz, smoking on that NYC hippie with the Grind Season TV papers. We out here. You heard?
God bless.